Hey everyone, just want to talk about HTX again. As you can see, this is the chart on the 4 hour with volume indicated here on the side. Now, I want to make it clear that I sold my HTX, and on the first day this went live, I sold where this line is. So you can see this, you could have only sold 3 times for a higher price than I did. Um, I converted uh, my HT token immediately the first day you could do so. Now, HT token, sorry, this is HTX, DAO, so that's what I sold actually. Now, the HT token is currently sitting under $1. This has really collapsed in the last, couple of months. I sold it, and I made a profit of about $50 when I converted the HTX DAO to USDT, and I sent it out from HTX. From when I bought my HT, I made about $50 total. I mean, we're not talking about serious money. I only put, I think, a couple of $100 or so into the HT token. Now, I bought this token because HTX being one of the bigger exchanges, I thought maybe this token was a good one to buy, being, that we're seeing these exchange tokens really start to take off. For example, like KuCoin, that really has done well. BitGet, it has tripled basically since I first bought it. BNB, we've seen basically go up about 2.5 times from its bottom recently. So yeah, I mean, I own a number of exchange tokens. With Huobi being one of the former that I used to own. Now, if we look at HTX, look at the tokenomics. The max supply, 999, 0.99 trillion. You have a better chance of Shiba Inu, doing better, which I'm not recommending Shiba. I'm not even recommending HTX. I don't recommend anything that I'm showing today. But you have a better chance of Shiba Inu doing much better than HTX. And the circulating supply, although it can be diluted quite a bit more, it's just Shiba Inu is just a better project overall. I mean, they're at least trying to do something with, the project. But the HTX DAO was just kind of created out of thin air. I don't know why they changed from HT token to this HTX DAO, really. I know they listed some reasons, but really, I think it was nonsense. I think it was stupid. Now if we look at the HTX total assets, apparently there's 3.78, billion dollars on this exchange, and supposedly, this has been, I guess audited. I'm not sure who audited them, but if you look at another exchange that Justin Sun owns, Poloniex, the reserve data is unavailable, of course. And you can see here it's a platform backed by Justin Sun, founder of Tron. Now, if you look at the reserves, we can go down, and HTX is the third largest coin that they hold. I mean, again, it was just kind of created out of thin air. And, you can go through this on CoinMarketCap and see what they own. Still, there's 94 million, HT token. I guess that people haven't, switched to HTX. I think people are kind of now hoping that HT will get a bounce and maybe they'll be able to get more HTX DAO token. I'm not sure. I didn't want to take that chance, and that's why I, converted immediately. So I didn't lose anything. I actually gained. I just think now if people convert, they're probably going to lose, unfortunately. If we take a look also, and we talk about reserves, here's a good, article for, people to read, just from 2 months back. And it's about, the reserves at HTX, and it's kind of a longer article. I don't want to get into it, but I recommend trying to find this article, and it kind of explains everything and the problems behind, the reserves at HTX. So definitely look up this, headline here, and it's January 11th, 2024, by Proto Staff. And you'll see all the problems with this, So, and if you also look at the USDD, which is the token that was created by Justin Sun as a stablecoin, I mean, you can see that it's just quite unstable. It looks like it's on a downward trajectory here. When, if you compare with Tether, for example, this appears more in line. It never drops really below 0.995. Okay, it did a couple of times, but if we go back and we look at USDD, I mean, this is dropping even under 0.99 sometimes. So here you have 0.988. It's just a very unstable, stable coin. It's supposed to be at $1. That's why you see Tether, it's $1. The change is 0%. Now, Tether can change, and sometimes in the past it did have some problem. But if you look at this stable coin, it's not even at $1. So, I mean, if you just, here, let's take a look at the 3-month chart. Okay, you can see it had several months ago a much bigger problem. I mean, if we were to look at Tether 3 months ago, it's stable. Now, take a year, and okay, it did have some dips here and there. Even it was higher than $1 before. But if we take a year, look at this. I don't think there's a year history here anyways. No, maybe there is. Okay. I didn't think it was that old. But you can see this is just an unstable, stable coin. So anyways, looking at this HTX and looking at the technicals and things, you can see that I think now, if I have to zoom in now, but you're falling under, this really high volume. And basically, you're just on a downward trend here along this yellow line that I drew. And basically, there's going to be a decision of what's going to happen by about the next 3 days. I think this is the 4-hour chart. Yeah, 4 hours. And I really don't think the trajectory of this will be up. Especially if Bitcoin is staying down or even going sideways. I believe this coin is probably on a trajectory just to go down, unfortunately. For many people, they're probably going to lose. Now, this is not financial advice. You can keep it, you can wait. Maybe it'll go up. I could be wrong. But if I zoom out and you look at the whole history here, this is the highest volume node. You didn't stay above it. You needed to maintain, 15,950, let's just call it, to stay above this high volume node. Now you're under it, and it's going to be tough to break through, this high volume node. So really, I just want to give everyone kind of a warning. And, this is why I chose to sell. I just don't trust Justin Sun. There's enough on him and the reserves, that we talked about here in this article. And, with Poloniex not showing any reserve data, you know, is this reserve data even real here that we're looking at with 3.7 billion? I don't know how much I can trust that. I don't know who did the audit. That would take some deeper searching. But, it's just, if I were, a person on the other side and I still had some HT token, I would probably just go ahead and accept the loss. I just don't believe that HTX DAO or whatever is going to be a successful exchange token. You just can't be successful when you have, more tokens than Shiba Inu. So that's my warning to everybody who still holds this token. I do wish you the best. Now, if you want to ask me questions in the comments, that's no problem. But, I hope you like this video. I hope you got something from it. And like and subscribe, share with your friends. And I would thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, guys.